Hi, Five Oaks parents. I'm Kyler Albert, and I'm the middle school director here at Five Oaks. And today I'm here presenting to you a couple of things. And I want to start off with a blast from the past. And I have some items here that you might be familiar with. I got an iPod here. This is the 80 gig. You can watch movies on it. Remember when that came out and it was awesome? You can listen to music on the airplane and stuff like that. You didn't have to carry around a big, huge Walkman, stuff like that. I got a iPod Nano here as well. I got the iPhone 4. Do you remember these GPSs that went into your cars on your dashboard? And you can take this with you anywhere. And now they're just in your cars. Now they're on our smartphones. I got an iPad here, and then we got smartwatches now. Here's a Garmin smartwatch that can do a whole bunch of stuff. Now, some of these items, your middle school students might not even know what these things are. Smartphones have kind of taken over. Technology is advancing every day. There's something new out there on the market for you and your students. And so I just want to present to you a little intro to technology and social media with that. And this is not like, I'm not going to tell you, technology is evil, social media is evil, or social media is great and technology is great. No, there's a balance here. And that's my first encouragement to you, is that you need to engage, pursue to engage, to talk about, to meet with your middle school students in this middle place of not one extreme or the other extreme, but to show them that, hey, this is just another thing in this world that maybe you shouldn't be so obsessed about. And you can obsess about sports. You can obsess about a TV show. You can obsess about a type of home or a car that you like, right? You all have those hobbies, and we can become so obsessive over those things that then becomes a bad thing in our lives, because we're replacing our central identity, which should be in Christ, with something else. And so navigate that with your middle schoolers as you guys come across questions like, do we give our middle school students a cell phone, technology and stuff like that, and how do we navigate through this? The second thing is, for your middle school students, and just for students right now in today's age, is totally different. It's a different frontier than it was for you. For you, technology maybe was more of a platform to use to publicize information, and social media was kind of that too. But for your middle school students and your students and your kids especially, technology and social media is actually an activity for them. Just like hiking is maybe for you, or a sports activity, or working out. Social media is an activity for them that they're participating in daily. And so just like any other thing, or when you grew up that you loved to do some activities as pastimes, technology and social media is just another added activity for your students. And that's how they see it, and that's how they understand it. And so my encouragement to you is, don't shun it. Don't make guidelines that just listen to me. Don't be on it. Don't do it. But actually go where they are, where your students are. Engage with them. Be like, hey, how do we make this video? Can I make a TikTok video with you? Can I engage with you on that? And they might think it's weird, but if you start young and off the bat, that would become a normal thing, that, my mom and dad just engage with me with TikToks and engage with me on Instagram and so on like that. So if you build that good foundation at an early age, especially starting in middle school, this will help as they grow up and prepare to launch in high school. And so I encourage you to do that. There's someone on our team here at church, our family discipleship team, and she has actually asked her kids how to use iMovie on her phone, and she has engaged with them to make videos with them, and she told me, she's like, it is a blast, it is awesome to be able to participate with my kids in something that they are so good at. I didn't even know my little phone can make movies on it, let alone my iPad, let alone a computer. And she is just finding so much joy and just awesomeness with her kids in this engagement. And it's a new frontier for her. She doesn't know how to use it. She doesn't know those types of things, but now she's engaging with her students, and it becomes a normal thing for your students to have you participate in technology and in social media. And so I hope that is an encouragement for you, and just as a really zoomed out look, and also to the back past. The church dealt with this as well. And so that may that be an encouragement to you. When the printing press came out, the church was really against it. Oh, this is technology. This is evil. This is wrong. This shouldn't be, because it was new to them. But now we all have the Bible printed up, books on things like that. So today, right now, your students are in this time where technology is changing in big ways, and it could be frightening for them. So I encourage you not to make it more frightening, but also look that God has used the printing press when it came out for the early church for our benefit. How much more can we teach our kids right now with technology and social media to be able to benefit those with the gospel down the road? How can we worship Christ and display that on social media with our kids, of how to balance and navigate obsession and worshiping idols, as opposed to the need and the drive and the passion, the joy that we find in worshiping Christ. So I hope that was an encouragement for you as you navigate with your students through technology and media. Okay, bye.